there, before we start the video, I just wanted to let you know that if you see anything in this video that you really like, you can go to MetallicaMom.com, Google it, type it in, whatever you need to do, and then once you get to MetallicaMom.com, if you don't see what you're looking for, all you have to do is hit that little button on the bottom right corner, and you could chat directly with me. Anything that you type in there, it goes right to my cell phone. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Okay, hi. This is a long time coming. This is probably the biggest Empties haul that I'll ever do. Hopefully, I know that it's the biggest that I've done. This will be the biggest that I've done so far. This bag is 100% completely full. Smells great, but I can't even. It's been hanging, and I can't even. Is that gonna work? Okay, I can't even like put it down because the bottom is not square. Oh my God, there's so well. I guess I'll just hold it like this. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, today's my birthday, and my husband got me an amazing arrangement back there with a big bird of paradise up at the top. Crazy. Anyway, it's not a monumental birthday, and I need lipstick, whatever. And my hair is dirty, which is why it's up in little piggy tails, because I'm a piggy. We're gonna go through these. I have scent notes in front of me. I don't know if I have all the scent notes in front of me, but we are going to go through them. This video might be a little long. There might be cats. There might be kids. There might be air conditioners. There might be dishwashers. There might be sirens. We'll deal with it. Things happen. I've got one of these little Fiji flower washer whiffs. I went through 3 of them, I think. They were in the clearance section, I think. I don't remember. I'm sure that I had these because I bought them at a good price. I don't remember. Fiji flower, and I'm not sure if I have this scent description because, yeah, pink plumeria, pear blossom, and apple. This is very nice. It's very nice when you, I'm looking at more Empties over there. It's very nice when you hold it up to your face, but I didn't really get a strong fragrance when I used this as laundry cleaning things. Okay. Tinselberry. Tinselberry is new. It's in that catalog right now. This came in one of the scent of the season packs that I had earned. Whatever. Tinselberry, I do not have the description in front of me. Hold on. I guess I'm editing this video. I'm scrolling now with my left hand, which is... The Scentsy website is being ridiculous today. Tinselberry is described as strawberry and cranberry dipped in cinnamon and sweet sugar. I wasn't so impressed with this one. It wasn't even about the lasting power or the strength. I just felt that it wasn't very original. Okay, we have a counter clean in Johnny Appleseed. Johnny Appleseed is basically a couple of different kinds of apples and then some pear. Very good in the counter clean. This can be used all year round, which is really nice. I like it. The counter clean from fragrance to fragrance doesn't really change the effectiveness of it. The counter clean is the counter clean is the counter clean. It's going to leave streaks on your fridge. Not that my fridge is clean right now, but I've tried to use it on my fridge. Oh no, don't do that. You'll end up using, and if you have stainless is what I'm saying, you'll end up using either stainless specific cleaner on there or Glass Plus or something like that. Really good for the stovetop, really good for inside the oven, really good for carpets, believe it or not. Now listen, it's not meant for carpets, but I have cats and I only have one big carpet in my house, but for some reason, whenever they want to vomit, they do it right on my fucking carpet. That's just what they do. So whatever. With Grace. This is part of the Glamorous Collection. I will put a link to the scathing review that me and Susan did. I think it was last week. Not scathing. We were both not mad about it. We were disappointed in it. With Grace was one, I think it was my second favorite cold in the clamshell. Alluring gardenia blossoms and sweet pink peony dance delicately with hints of soft musk. Did not smell musk. It smells different now. I smelled sweet candy, cotton candy when I smelled this cold in the clamshell. Then when I put it in the warmers, it kind of smelled a little bit of nothing. Kind of like nothing. Okay. We're just gonna go back and forth from wax to non-wax, wax to non-wax. Okay, laundry liquid in Honeymoon Hideaway. Got this in the clearance section. This is not available in this fragrance anymore. Dew Kissed Lily, Sweet Tart Kiwi Fruit, Shaded by Lush Cotton, no, Coconut Palm. Doesn't really smell much here. This didn't really smell like much, but the Scentsy laundry liquid is really good at cleaning. So it doesn't even really matter. If you use this alone without dryer discs or washer whiffs, you're really not gonna get a lot of fragrance in your laundry anyway. So that's why I went ahead and bought it, because it was cheap. Okay, Looney Tunes. I was not so crazy about this one. In fact, it was completely underwhelming for me. But then my kid changed out the wax in his room, and I said to him, go to the where I have my partially used bars, because that's a separate bin, like my melting basket. And he picked this one out, and he was just like, I want to use this. I was just like, okay, do it. And it had 3 cubes in it. In the clamshell, he put all 3 in his room. He loved it. Nostalgic Saturday morning splash of apple juice joins ripe red berries and sugared cherry. I smelled citrus in here, not like a tart, crisp citrus, but more like a creamsicle. I did not smell apple juice, maybe a little bit of red berry. Sugared cherry, not really. This was kind of a non-distinct fragrance, and what didn't like it, I'm not going to purchase it. It's not going into my Scentsy Club. It's also 50 cents more per bar, so because it's a licensed product. So while I love Bugs Bunny, the Looney Tunes wax is not my cup of tea. As we get deeper and deeper into this bag, you will see that like the stuff that I've just recently finished is on top. Yeah. Born to Shine is described as nectarine and pear blossom boldly takes center stage, while Cashmere Musk offers a warm, enlivening encore. I thought I was gonna like this the most because it said Cashmere Musk, and that is usually a trigger for me to be like, oh. So light. So light. And I knew that as soon as I was reading the description, and then I opened up the clamshell, I was just like, oh, I'm not gonna smell anything. I smelled nothing. Literally nothing. I had 3 cubes going in my bathroom, and then I could smell a little bit for a couple hours. That was it. In a big room, it did nothing, fortunately. Here's another Fiji Flower washer whiffs, and there's another one over there I'm gonna get in a few minutes. Ocean. Oh, this was nice. I've had this in my Scentsy Club forever and ever, amen. I've had this in my Scentsy Club as long as I've had Scentsy Club. Ocean is described as aquatic notes, water lilies, and ocean breezes. As a matter of fact, I had Ocean in my stock of bars before Scentsy Club was even a thing, because I had stocked up on it when it was going on sale, when it was going out of distribution. I love Ocean. I don't warm it enough. I think I just sold my last bar, so that's okay. Ocean is fantastic, and I mixed it with, and it's right on top. This was an amazing combination. I mixed it with Monstropolis. Monstropolis is described as mandarin, watermelon, pineapple, and lush palms. Super, super boring, super, super repetitive, in my opinion, to a lot of the other Disney fragrances and a lot of the other sort of fruity, summery, playful fragrances, which is great. That's what this is, but that's not really my cup of tea. But when I mixed it with Ocean, it was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. If you've got those 2 bars together, mix them together. Now, when I mix, I don't necessarily mix 2 cubes in the same warmer. I usually like put 1 cube in that warmer, another cube in that warmer, so that as you walk around the room, you get like different, hints of fragrance and stuff like that. That's just the way I like to do it. Scentsy Clean in washer whiffs is the same as Clean Breeze, but they can't call the washer whiffs Clean Breeze because another company, I think I have this right, another company that makes this type of fragrancing product for laundry uses Clean Breeze in their title. And Clean Breeze is very nice, but it's extraordinarily strong. This is so good in the laundry. I think my next Laundry Love bundle is going to be this, after the Cloudberry Dreams, because I still haven't tried the Cloudberry Dreams in the laundry yet. But Clean Breeze is described as white florals, fresh, clean laundry. So that's not distinct. That's not a distinct description, but it is so strong. This is also great in Scentsy Fresh. Scentsy Fresh is the stuff that you actually spray on fabrics, carpets, your dog. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Things that you want them to smell when you put it up to your face. Okay. Scary Good. Scary Good is, it is the scent of the month right now, and it is on sale for $5.40 per bar instead of the regular $6 per bar. It goes along with the little haunted house. Haunting Good Time is the name of the warmer that's right now. It's basically a haunted house. This is described as pumpkin puree, or is it puree? Puree, sprinkled with fresh cinnamon, encounters toasted butterscotch and creamy vanilla. Now, I liked this on cold a lot. Then when I warmed it, well, I'll tell you, when it was cold in the clamshell, I smelled a lot of butterscotch. It smelled like candy corn, not a lot of cinnamon. Loved that. The fact that it's butterscotch, it was really almost like buttery, but I'm not really into like the creamy fragrances. But this was nice. It really reminded me of like a roasted candy corn, although you wouldn't really roast candy corn. Anyway, that's what it smelled like to me. Unfortunately, when I warmed it, I got an Amber Hollow vibe. If you know what Amber Hollow is, that's the scent of the month from, I think it's the same month, but 3 years ago. Don't quote me on that. I smelled cardamom in here. I don't know if they have cardamom in there, and it's just not in the description. I'm not sure. The cinnamon came out when I warmed it, and it was very cinnamon. It was very cardamom-ish, almost cumin, almost curry. All those sea fragrances or spices. I wasn't crazy about Scary Good, but I sent out my samples and I had a lot of people order it. So they like it. Okay. This is the bag that the Glamorous Wax Collection came in. I'm technically not going to throw that away though. I'm going to save that and repurpose that for, you know, gift giving in the future. Ooh. Oh my God, I can't read it. Fresh Ice, NHL Fresh Ice. NHL Fresh Ice, cold air and icy mint and sandalwood. I like this a lot. This is great in a bathroom, but it's very, very light. It's very pepperminty. The sandalwood is there just to sort of ground it out a little bit. This is very light. So don't think that it's going to be like perfectly peppermint. It's lighter than that. It really gives you an ice feeling, okay? Sugar and Spice. It took me a long time to get through this bar. Black licorice, spicy, herbal, and sweet. Now, when I first smelled this, I thought that it smelled a little bit like root beer or Dr. Pepper. But this was overpowering, so strong. If you like Dr. Pepper or root beer, not that they taste the same, but like a cherry cola kind of a flavor, fragrance, if you like that, you will love this. But 1 cube, literally 1 cube in the whole room, and that's all you need. Okay, Cotton Cleanups went through, I think there's a couple of these in here, but Cotton Cleanups went through an entire pack of those. Keep Sassy, again from the Glamorous Wax Collection. Playful Sparkling Lemon brings out the sweet side of cherry blossom and sugarcane. This was my favorite out of the bunch. It had some lasting power. It surprised me. I thought it was gonna be nothing special. I did like this one. By the way, just so you know, none of the Glamorous wax bars went into my Scentsy Club. They were all in my Scentsy Club before I smelled them, and then as I was smelling them and warming them, they all came out. I don't mean to poo-poo on anybody or anything, but the Glamorous Wax Collection was the only collection that Scentsy has ever put out that I was disappointed in every single one of the bars. But that's okay. We have like 100 other different bars. It's okay. Okay, I did not go through this entire clamshell of Snow-Kissed Cranberry. I did have to break it up. I cut each cube into thirds, and I put it into my refrigerator. I don't usually do that ever. I have a somewhat large family. I have a medium-sized refrigerator. It's a lot larger than my last refrigerator. Do you remember that one? That one came out to about here. So I've definitely got more room in my refrigerator. But this clamshell was leaking so badly and it was leaking through the plastic, which was a little bit weird. If you saw my video, I'll put a little link up here. If you saw my video doing my wax walkthrough, you saw that it was one of the last things that I looked at. It was in the bottom drawer all the way in the back, and there was oils coming through the wax it had somehow eaten through the wax. That's not supposed to happen. Don't really know what that deal is, but I still have all of that wax in my fridge. That will be warmed around Christmas time. Okay, and I do love Snow Kiss Cranberry. It came back a couple of times in just Christmas collections, I think. I don't know. The light is shining there. It looks like my neck is sweating, but I swear to God it's not. Anyway, let's keep going. Cinnamon Buttercream. I was so surprised about this. This is current right now. It's in the new releases for this this go around. Okay, Italian buttercream and creamy mascarpone scooped over cinnamon cake, combined sugar, spice, and everything nice. I was afraid that this was going to smell like cream cheese because mascarpone is cheese. I liked this a lot, so much more than I thought, and my friend Johanna was so surprised that I liked this. She was just like, what are you, crazy? There's another one in here that's going to surprise you even more that I liked. But because there's two that are really gourmand in the new releases right now, and I like both of them. So anyway, cinnamon buttercream is very nice. Get it while you can. Plum and White Woods. I think that there might be more than one of these in my Empties stash here. Plum and White Woods is one of my favorite of all time. Raspberry Preserves, Damson Plum, Weave Through Vanilla. I love anything raspberry. Almost everything that Scentsy has ever put out that has raspberry in it, I like. And the fact that it's preserves, it almost makes it so that it's not really fruit. It's a little bit more like candy, which, you know, I like candy. I don't really like the baking fragrances. I like the candier fragrances. And then the vanilla and anything plum too. Okay, let's go with non-Scentsy. I have a couple of things in here that are non-Scentsy. Just figured that I would talk about them. This Hydrating Glow Pantene. My mother this was about 6 or 7 months ago, she told me that I should try sulfate-free shampoo. And when I first started using it, it did make a big difference in my hair. It made my hair a lot softer, and it helped with the knotting, because I have terrible knots in my hair. For straight hair, you would think that I don't have a knotting problem, and compared to how long it takes other people to comb their hair, I guess I shouldn't be complaining. But even when I get out of the shower, if I've washed and conditioned, I still have to be very, very delicate with my hair, because as I comb, and I use like the widest tooth comb that you can find, right? I get a lot of like knots and pulling and stuff like that. So this helped at the beginning, but now it's not helping anymore. So basically, I think what sulfates do is they actually strip the natural oils from your hair, because there's almost like it's clarifying, like it's taking all the buildup out. I don't have buildup. I don't hardly use hairspray. Never really use dry shampoo or anything like that. I don't heat style my hair. I know I'm not really complaining about anything, but I think that I shouldn't use the same shampoo over and over every time. That's all I'm saying. Let's go for another thing that's non-Scentsy. This I got at Trader Joe's. It's a grapefruit body butter. I liked this a lot. It was a little too thick. This was only really good on my feet. I didn't like this on my hands so much, because then when I touched paper, it left a greasy mark. And then I didn't really like it on my entire body, because it would make me sweat. That's how thick it was. But for feet, the Trader Joe's grapefruit, and they have the seasonally. Sometimes they have it in coconut, sometimes they have it in watermelon, anyway, this was the grapefruit one, and I love the smell of it. But it took me a while to get through it, because I only used it on my feet at night. There's still so much left in this bag. Oh my God. So this is what we've gone through so far. There's a cat, there's a cat, there's a cat. Anyway, this is what we've gone through so far, and I still have all of this. This bag is only about a third of the way done, so I've got about, and that was what, 20 minutes? So this is probably gonna be an hour-long video. See you in a bit. Okay, part 2. There might be a part 3. We got the Fiji Flower laundry liquid. So this is the second laundry liquid. This is how long it's been since I've done an Empties haul, okay? Fiji Flower laundry liquid to go with all of the Fiji Flower. So there's 3 of these, I think. 3 of these, one of these, Honeymoon Hideaway, one of these in Scentsy Fresh, sorry, Scentsy Clean, Scentsy Fresh, what the hell. There's one of these in Shimmer. I love Shimmer. Cherries, Apricots, Sensual White Musk, Spun Sugar. Shimmer in wax is fantastic. And I think it's coming back. My cat's snoring up there. I think it's coming back in January. I'm not sure. Okay, let's go to, oh, by the way, I had to change shirts because there was a huge oil stain on the front of this shirt from the goddamn wax clamshells. Anyway, Red Berry and Spruce. Now, I was avoiding warming this one from last year. First of all, it's a mess, okay? This was in the holiday collection last year, and I was so turned off by the way it smelled in the clamshell. I'm gonna try not to get any of this oil on this shirt because how many loads of laundry can I do in a day? But obviously, you can see that I do a lot of laundry in a day from the amount of laundry that I went through here. Red Berry and Spruce is described as cranberry, raspberry, swirled with a sprig of blue spruce. It's a very difficult string of words to say together. It came off a lot more woodsy than berry to me, but this warmed a lot better than I thought it was going to. I like it. It's not going in my Scentsy Club, and it is in the regular catalog this year. I just won't be purchasing anymore. I still have one more bar of it. Scarlet Sunflower. Super duper bummed out about this one. Thought I was gonna love it, but it was very, very light. Juicy apple and a hint of red cranberry are brightened by a scarlet sunflower turning to face the sun. Even in this clamshell, I can't smell anything. I was so excited about warming it, and then it just went away. It just disappeared. Anyway, I'm going to show you the flowers when I'm done. Let's go with something that's non-scentsy. This might be the last non-scentsy thing that's in here, and stuff leaked all over it. Now, I'm showing this to you because, oh, it's a mess. Showing this to you because I was impressed with this product. This is something that you've probably seen on social media being advertised on both Instagram and Facebook. I don't know if I've ever seen it on television. It's called Lume.
Well, I was looking for a little more fresh air. There was no answer for the stench we get down there. We want a way to not be fumey. Come, my friends, you need Lume
Deodorant, okay? They have very clever advertising strategies. If you're familiar with the Purple Mattress, if you're familiar with the Squatty Potty, I believe it's the same advertising agency. Very clever, very kitschy. I don't want to bother going into it, but very realistic sense of humor. Very, very funny ads.
Plus, if you have odor below the belt, Lume works there too. Just put it anywhere that starts with a P. The pits, the privates, the pfeet, the pbutt, the enis.
I think you may be.
The point is, Lume works everywhere.
But the fact of the matter is that this is, it's vegan, it's plant-based, blah, 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 I guess, but it's whole body deodorant. And it's not supposed to cover up smell, it's supposed to remove bacteria. So it says for underarms and private parts. Now, I wasn't necessarily, and ironically enough, it's got that on it. That's just because it was next to the Red Berries and Spruce. This came as a set. It was on sale because I guess it was a fragrance that people don't really like. It's called Jasmine Rose. Did not smell like jasmine, did not smell like rose. Was not very expensive, but it was a set of this, which you can see that you would turn it from the bottom and then the cream would come up from the top.
These flatulent bacteria, they thrive on sweat in any body crease tight enough to hold a pencil. Armpits, butt cracks.
But what about?
Yes, man boobs too.
And then it also came with a separate tube of cream. Same stuff, just not in that applicator. So you can actually put a drop, a dollop, a pea-size amount on your fingers and put them into your armpit if you want to. You could also put them under the boobage. You could put it under the foopage. You could put it wherever you want, okay? They're not telling you to like inject it internally or anything.
It makes your feet smell sweet. It makes your crotch top notch. It makes your armpits sing.
Put it on everything.
Now, as a big girl, even when I was thin, I was still a big girl. I never sweated that much before. And now that body is changing and chemistry is adjusting itself to my 49 years, things are changing. And so, not to get too personal, but all of a sudden I was feeling like I was needing deodorant, okay? And I like that stuff very much. Now I still have deodorant left over from after I finished that, so I'm going to go ahead and use up my store-bought deodorant, but I am going to be ordering that again. I don't think I'm going to be getting the tube because I don't really feel like I need the tube, although it might be cheaper ounce per ounce. I'm not sure. I'll do the math. But that didn't have such a strong smell that it mattered about what the fragrance was. They have like 5 to 10 different fragrances, which is interesting. And now I have seen, you know, I'm a target for their advertising now, right? So now I saw that they have body wash and they have powder, I think, something like that. I'll look into it. I'm definitely going to order that type of thing again from that company. I like the company a lot.
Click the link to get Lume today. Lume, for everyone's everything.
Okay, here's another bar of Scary Good. Now I did warm this and I made samples. That's why there's 2 clamshells here. That's the one that was cinnamon and butterscotch and vanilla, okay? Oh, 3 Wishes. 3 Wishes was a very blue wax. It is the wax that goes along with the Genie Buddy, you know, from Aladdin. 3 Wishes reminded me a lot of Blueberry Rush. It is juicy blueberry, sugar plum, ripe blackberry, sparkling cranberry, and if you read the Blueberry Rush description, it's got the same exact things in it, okay? So this reminded me a lot of Blueberry Rush, but it wasn't as strong as Blueberry Rush. I do love Blueberry Rush. In fact, I think the next time Blueberry Rush comes back into action, I'm probably going to put it in my Scentsy Club for a couple months. Very nice, very heavy berry, but it just wasn't strong enough, didn't last long enough. Amazon Rain. I love this wax. I love it in the pods too. Let's see if I can remember. Night Blooming Jasmine, coconut milk. That's all I remember. Hold on. How close did I get? Melon, orange zest, coconut, and sultry Night Blooming Jasmine. I almost had it. I can smell the coconut milk, but it's not a really coconut smell. It's not like Tropical Beach, okay? Night Blooming Jasmine, it's slightly floral. The melon is there. All of those notes together make this fragrance. It's not like, it's a melon fragrance or, it's a jasmine fragrance. It's Amazon Rain. It is its own thing. I would love this in a candle, but it's not necessary because I have it in wax. This is a mess. This is an apple cherry strudel tester that I went ahead and warmed. I bought a couple of new testers, just a handful of new testers, because somehow, some way, even though I'm not doing parties and stuff like that, COVID, hi, a lot of my testers had come on, don't call me a liar. You can't see it. Cracks all in it. Totally cracked. So I bought a bunch of new testers, just individual ones, not like sets, okay? Cashmere and corduroy. I had people messaging me when this was announced because they were like, oh, you're gonna love cashmere and corduroy. It wasn't strong enough for me. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm not one of those people that everything needs to be so super strong. Not everything needs to be super strong, but this, I wanted this to be super strong and it wasn't, and I don't want to spend, twice the price by putting twice the amount of wax just so I can smell it. Anyway, wrap yourself up in coziness of creamy vanilla, Sicilian bergamot, and cashmere sandalwood. Again, cashmere. Ding ding, sorry. Just not strong enough. Not strong enough. Anyway. I'm going to stick with wax for a little while here. Radiator Springs. No, I don't know if I'm going to have this description. This fragrance is no longer on the website. I didn't take note of it. Sorry, I'm not going to go look for the notes, but I believe it's like grapefruit. It smelled like grapefruit and lemon mixed together for me. I didn't think it was special in any way. I'm going to say that's a no for me. No. Plus, again, it's an extra 50 cents because it's a licensed product. No. Eucalyptus Wreath is one of my favorite from the new collections that are out right now. Eucalyptus Leaf is great. It's not overly Christmassy. It's not overly eucalyptusy. Combination of greenery and mint kind of. Fresh eucalyptus is woven with juniper and adorned with frosted mint. It's the most non-Christmas Christmas scent that you'll get. I think that you can warm this all year round. I'm pretty sure. Super duper clean and crisp and nice. Okay. Welcome, little one. I don't remember what I said about this. This was a while ago. Now we're getting down to the into the bag. We're in the meat of the bag right now. Soft, billowy cotton blossoms and refreshing citrus cradle a whisper of clean musk. Come on. Okay. I thought that this was going to be like Newborn Nursery, but it's not. And then I said, okay, it's kind of like Jammy Time, but it's not. It's a little more powdery than Jammy Time. It is its own thing. Clean musk, citrus. Yeah, it's kind of like Newborn Nursery, not as strong, but then with some citrus in there, but not even a sweet citrus, just the bitterness of it. I'm thinking too far into it. I know that. I know that. Okay. The last petal. This is the Belle Beauty and the Beast. This is strong. No, I don't have this scent description. It's okay. It's got some rose. It's got some citrus. Not special. Nope. I'm just going to blow through these now. Blue Sage and Tonka. I didn't like this. I thought I was going to love it and I didn't like it. This might have been a little too woodsy for me and the lavender might not have been forwarded enough. Revel in the richness of midnight sage and black lavender over the sultry sweetness of tonka bean. This smells woodsy to me. And I feel like the sage just took over the lavender. Tonka is a little bit sweet, a little bit vanilla-like. Some people love this. And it's got a good presence. But for me, it just wasn't special enough. We've got another laundry liquid, another one. And I think I have the pump someplace else because I just transferred the pump from one to another. So that's 1, 2, 3 laundry liquid bottles. Okay. I have teenagers. Hi. NFL Gridiron Rush. That's hard to say. I love this fragrance. Oh my God. This is citrus, apple, a dash of fresh cut grass and sandalwood. Oh, I love this. I wish I had put it in my Scentsy Club. I had no idea how much I was going to love this until after it was, out and then gone again. So now we are getting NFL warmers in a couple weeks. I forgive me, I don't remember because I'm not into sports and stuff like that. This might be coming back. I don't know, but if it does, I'm definitely gonna get a couple of bars. Definitely. Spiced pear. I had a couple of bars of this. I had 2. Now I still have 1 in my stash, and now I have this one. I went through this one. Oh, I love spiced pear so much. It could be a little stronger, but the quality of this fragrance is spectacular. Simmered pear and plum cider. Simmered pear and plum cider entice rich vanilla wood. Oh, I love it. The color is disgusting. The color of this wax is straight up meconium, which is the stuff that comes out of a baby's ass when it's breastfeeding. Disgusting. But that wax is fantastic. Hold on one second. Okay. Vanilla Oud. I just sold the last of my Vanilla Oud and my Vanilla Suede to somebody over, not here. Anyway. Somebody who watched one of my videos said, oh, you got any more of that? And I said, yeah, okay, I got some of that, and that's it. Anyway, this was my last bar of Vanilla Oud. Not in my Scentsy Club anymore. I think Vanilla Suede is still in my Scentsy Club, but Vanilla Oud is no longer in my Scentsy Club, and that's okay. These things come back, and new ones come and go, and it's all good. Sweet vanilla, leather, and earthy outwood, and it is sweet. Vanilla Suede is a bit sweeter, but that's okay. This almost killed me. As you can see, the top of the clamshell broke off, and it's like razor sharp up there. Okay. I did blow out a 20-watt bulb. This came from the This was the original bulb from the Stargaze warmer. The original bulb from 2016 to 2017. This was the original bulb, and it finally went kaput. So I'm gonna go ahead and I put that all the way into the garbage pail. I don't want it to sit on my kitchen counter because I don't want anybody to get hurt. Vanilla Blackberry. This was the scent of the month 2 months ago. No. It smells a little like weed, not a lot. This one with the Starry Night warmer, which is really nice. Am I saying, is that the name of the warmer? Anyway. Bold Fruity Blackberry draws you in with an amber and vanilla finish. I thought I was gonna love this because I love berry. It wasn't special enough for me. It's not even, I don't even have a problem with the fact that it smells a little bit like weed, just the slightest bit, not burnt weed, the actual flower. That didn't even bother me. It's just that no, it wasn't great. Here we go. Here's the other gourmand fragrance from the current catalog, from the newest collection, not the newest, the ones that are in the catalog, the 10 new fragrances that are in the catalog for the fall winter 2021. Graham Cracker Crunch. Loved this. It smells to me a little bit like graham cracker cereal, like honey grams. Is that the name of it? Honey grams? Graham. Hold on. Golden grams. I have to Google it. Smells like golden grams, but also a little bit just like a Frosted Flake, but very nice, not overly cinnamony. I really liked it. Let's look at the scent description. I don't want to get it wrong. Graham Cracker Crunch is described as caramelized graham cracker layered with crunchy peanut butter and creamy vanilla bean. And there is a little bit of a peanut butter smell in there. A little bit more in the clamshell than when you warm it. When you warm it, your home is not going to smell like peanut butter, and jelly or anything like that. It's not that overpowering. It's very nice. Okay. Birthday wishes. I also just sold my last bar of Happy Birthday, which everybody sort of held these two up side by side with Happy Birthday and then Birthday Wishes. Birthday Wishes, it was very similar to Happy Birthday. Happy Birthday was a little bit nicer, a little bit stronger, a little bit more complex. This is just a straight up sort of vanilla cake flavor fragrance. Happy Birthday, depending on your mood, depending on what else is going on in the room, Happy Birthday sometimes smelled like chocolate cake and sometimes it smelled like vanilla cake. And if you were thinking a certain way and you smelled it, you would be like, okay, that smells like chocolate cake, or okay, that smells like vanilla cake. This didn't have that complexity to it. This just is a birthday cake, and which is great for some people. And this actually is better for me than Happy Birthday, because Happy Birthday was a little too strong for me because it's very bakery. Pomegranate Prosecco. I liked this very much. Prosecco. No, and that's spelled wrong. Hold on. Prosecco. Come on. Prosecco. Okay. Delectable Roseberry, or Rosé Berry, because there's an accent over the E, and Pomegranate add an effervescent splash to a flute of pink Prosecco. You can smell the effervescence, you can smell the pomegranate. It's a little bit tart, it's almost cranberry wine spritzer. If you have ever added just a splash of cranberry juice to a white wine, which is lovely, by the way, it's very nice. I like pomegranate Prosecco very, very much. You cannot scent a huge room with this, or at least you're gonna be exhausted trying to scent a big room with that. Oh, my watch is telling me that I'm active because I'm walking and talking and everything. Anyway, hello, and it goes off all the time. Down the aisle. I wanted to like this one so much better than I did. Fresh dewy greens celebrate a sweet union of watery pear and peony blossoms. I love pear. I was just talking to you about the spice pear and cashmere pear. I love pear. I love dewy greens. And I like peony a little bit. Actually, there was a lot of peony last summer that I didn't like, but whatever. And maybe that's what I'm not liking in here. Didn't like it. Wasn't special. Down the aisle, no. I'm all for getting married, but don't bother with that wax. Rockin' Ruby Raz. This came back and bring back my bar. It's got the sticker there. And I actually had one of the older ones from the Easter collection from 2.5 years ago, I think. Rockin' Ruby Raz is great. I'm not even going to look up the notes. It's just fantastic. Raspberry, berry, tart, candy-like. Loved it. Okay. I think I mixed it with stuff. I can't remember. Quiet Grove. I just sold my last bar of Quiet Grove also, but it's in my Scentsy Club. So I'm going to get one every 3 months. It's okay. Quiet Grove is fantastic. It's so good. Jasmine, bergamot, and sandalwood. I know I just said that in all of the other descriptions, right? There's something about this one. And the reason why I always remember the notes is because, and now watch, I didn't get them right. The reason why I remember those notes is because I made a graphic that came out really good. If I find it, I will put it here. I'll put a little thing on covering my face with this pretty graphic instead of mine. Should I have sold my last one? It's okay. I got another one coming in October and it's September now. Quiet Grove is fantastic. Perfumey, but not feminine. It's cologne-y, but it's not aftershave. It's not masculine, it's not feminine. It lasts and lasts. It changes as it goes. I say that every time, but Jesus. Quiet Grove is fantastic. Cashmere pear. There might be another clamshell of this in there too. Oh my God, look at the red. It's not even a red wax. I'm telling you, it's gonna get everywhere. Cashmere pear is fantastic. I have 3 or 4 of these and it's in my Scentsy Club. I don't sell them. They are mine. Cashmere pear, fantastic. Sandalwood, cashmere, pear. I'm not looking it up. This is probably what's making the mess. This is Mulan. I love Mulan. I had it in my Scentsy Club and I was hoarding it to the point where I hoarded it for too long and it became a mess. It's the red wax. You never see blue leaking all over the place. It's always the red, right? Let's look up Mulan. Mulan is plum blossom. There's the plum again, and my battery's dying. Shit. Hold on. Plum blossom, white tea, and redwood. Oh my God. Oh, and I just got it on my lip. Hold on. Let me find a charger. Hold on. Okay, I've got you plugged in with the super duper charger so that my phone doesn't die, hopefully. And everything happens at once. Mother called, the whole thing. Okay. Happy New Home. This is my favorite from the entire... What's the name of this collection again? Moment by Moment collection. I think I'm going to put this in my Scentsy Club, or I already did. I'm not sure. Happy New Home is fantastic. No, I do have it in my Scentsy Club. Bright notes of lemon blossom and mandarin settle in beneath a bright blue sky. I know that sounds ridiculously generic. Oh, it's so good. It's very... this is a lot. It's similar to Quiet Grove in the way that it lingers. It's got this crisp, cologne-y kind of note that just sort of lingers around. Fresh. Love it. Not overly lemon either. Graduation. I thought I was going to love this one the most because it's got like a little bit of leather in it, but I did not like it. I didn't get the performance out of it that I wanted to. And for $5, $6 bar, depending on how you buy it, it should have performed a little bit better, but if you load up the warmers, you can use it and you can get your fix. Crisp apple adds a fresh perspective to rich suede leather and vintage musk. Apple and leather together, you would think that it would smell like Hemingway. It doesn't smell anything like Hemingway. It smells more like vanilla suede than Hemingway. I don't smell apple. It's not enough. It's not enough. That's all I need to say about that. We're almost there. I know this one's long. Well, Black Cherry. This was a Bring Back My Bar. Can you see that sticker is all weird? Anyway, I don't think that I have the fragrance notes on this. I'm not going to bother. Wild Black Cherry was similar to Sugar and Spice. Spiced sugar berries. Where is it? Sugar and Spice. I'm getting wax all over the place, god damn it. Similar. In fact, I ended up mixing these two because they were so similar. Wild Black Cherry. Oh, just similar, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Can you tell I'm done with this video? I'm mentally checked out. Hold on. I have a dish soap in Blue Grotto. Finished that. Blue Grotto is like citrus and aqua notes and that kind of thing. Coconut lemongrass, holy shit. This only gets warmed outside or in my son's room because he's 16. Or I gave these as samples. Coconut lemongrass is a tried and true bestseller. So super strong. It does, and this is not a claim by Scentsy or anything, it does tend to keep the mosquitoes away when you warm it outside, which is why I warm it outside. But you put 1 cube in this house and the whole house smells like coconut lemongrass, which is great. But I like to load up my warmers and I like to warm a little bit more than that. Okay, Spiced Ember Glow. One of my favorite from the new collection. When I say the new collection, I mean the new fragrances from the fall winter 2021 catalog. Spiced Ember Glow is fantastic. Smoked apple and toasted vanilla over cinnamon embers. It's not too cinnamony. It's like it is roasted apple. This is more like Hemingway. You can mix this with weathered leather. Oh my God. That would be so good. Hold on. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna mix it with vanilla oud. It's just in my nose, just to see. Bitch. Spiced Ember Glow. Mix it with anything with leather, and you'll be happy. Trust me. Okay, and a couple more things. More Broken Testers. This one is Marvel 9 Realms. Red Leaky Mess. And then this one was Luna. This one did not leak. This one discolored. Oh, it was crazy. It went green. Luna is supposed to be light blue. Luna is supposed to be that color. And this tester was bright green. So I didn't want to use that one. And then these red ones totally leaked out all over the place. And then finally, we have a Mystery Man pod. Doesn't smell like anything anymore. I think I found this under the seat of the car. I'm not sure. And that is it. Hold on, look at this. Here are the flowers that my husband got for me. Look at that one up there. Beautiful, beautiful. And we're keeping it over here on the stove because the little white cat loves to eat this, the baby's breath, and I know that it's poisonous, but she's been eating it forever. We've had her for 11 years, something like that, 12 years. And she always eats the baby's breath. She's never been poisoned, but she can knock like the whole thing over. So we're gonna keep it over here with a lot of water in there. Don't forgive the stove, it's disgusting. And yeah, beautiful, beautiful flowers. Look at all the empties. Holy moly. So I get to throw all of that away now. Hey, puppy. Hi. Stretch. Oh, good stretch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that ridiculously long video. Have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.